Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the amazing Marvel superhero, Tom Holland's Spider-Man. We'll explore his journey as Peter Parker, his role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, some interesting facts, and why fans around the world love his version of Spider-Man. So make sure to watch until the end, and let's get started. Imagine standing in front of thousands of people, not as a movie star, not as a superhero, but as a 9-year-old boy in a school show, heart hammering so loud you can barely hear the music. No agent, no fame, no plan, just a kid from Kingston upon Thames who couldn't sit still, couldn't read out loud without his cheeks going red, and had absolutely no business being that good. Most people who become legends don't look the part at the beginning. They look ordinary, unremarkable, easily overlooked. But there is something that lives inside certain people, a fire that no amount of rejection, no learning difficulty, no silence after a self-tape audition can ever put out. Tom Stanley Holland was born on June 1st, 1996, the eldest of 4 boys in a household that hummed with creative energy. His father a stand-up comedian, his mother a photographer. Their home in Kingston upon Thames, a leafy corner of southwest London, where life moved gently, but the big city was always a short train ride away. Tom grew up restless and charismatic, always performing even when no one was watching. But school was a different story entirely, because his dyslexia made reading out loud feel like standing on the edge of a cliff. Every test feeling like proof of something he feared was true about himself. Not that he was stupid, but that he was different. And at 9 years old, those two things can feel exactly the same. What saved him was movement. And at 9 years old, he was taken to a dance class, where choreographer Lynn Page saw something in him that stopped her cold. A natural rhythm, a physical intelligence, a stage presence that most trained performers spend years trying to manufacture, and she fast-tracked him toward a West End production that would change his life forever. For Tom, what followed was years of relentless, unglamorous work, training in ballet, acrobatics, and stagecraft, pushing a body that was still growing, all while managing the quiet shame of dyslexia and watching his classmates live normal weekends while he was in a rehearsal room aching and exhausted. But Tom Holland has never been someone who quits, and in 2008, at 12 years old, he made his professional stage debut as Billy Elliot in the West End, one of the most physically and emotionally demanding roles in all of musical theater. And he didn't just survive it, he thrived. By 2012, he had moved to screen, landing a major role in The Impossible opposite Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor, playing a boy separated from his family after the 2004 tsunami. And critics praised him with a sincerity the industry rarely extends to child actors. He wasn't cute or precocious. He was raw and heartbreaking and completely real. And Hollywood had seen him now and would not forget. Then came 2015, and the most secretive casting process in Marvel history. Sony and Marvel searching for a Spider-Man who felt like a real teenager. And Tom Holland recorded a self-tape in his living room, waited in silence, was called back again and again until in June 2015 Marvel confirmed to the world that he was Peter Parker. He debuted in Captain America: Civil War in 2016, and within minutes a global consensus formed. Funny without trying too hard, vulnerable without being weak, young in a way that felt completely honest, the boy from Kingston had swung into the center of the universe. Behind the suit, he has always been disarmingly human, speaking openly about anxiety and the strangeness of growing up in public, confirming his relationship with Zendaya in 2021 as one of Hollywood's most quietly beloved love stories, and in 2022 stepping away from social media entirely to protect his mental health, because in an industry that runs on visibility, choosing invisibility takes more courage than any stunt sequence ever could. Tom Holland has played Spider-Man 6 times, headlined one of the highest-grossing films in history, and given an entire generation of young people who felt different, who struggled, who were told they weren't quite enough. He gave them a superhero who understood what it felt like to be ordinary, because the power was never the point, the responsibility was. And Tom Holland didn't just play that character, he lived it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. For more backstories, hit subscribe button and join our family.